Okay, my thoughts on zombie viruses. So personally, if I think there's ever a zombie apocalypse, I think it probably actually won't be caused by a virus. So I spent the entire semester taking a virology class, and from what I've learned from that, I think that if, like, zombies did arise, it would be from a fungus, like cordyceps, like The Last of Us, a parasite, which is less likely, but I think also interesting because there are parasites that control the mind and like with the brain and the nervous system, or maybe a type of spicy bacteria, but I think that's not as likely either. So kind of the reason I don't think that it'll be a virus is because, like, out of all the viruses I've learned, not a lot of them attack the nervous system, and if they do, it only causes like encephalitis, which is just like brain swelling, which isn't good. But there's, as far as I'm aware, there are currently no known mind control virus that would cause zombie-like symptoms. Another reason that I don't think it would be a virus is because viruses need living cells in order to replicate, like their host cells need to be alive, and with zombie viruses, the hosts are dead, like they're zombies, like they're dead bodies, which is not a good place for viruses to replicate because they need living host cell machinery. In the case of things like bacteria and funguses, though, or fungi, whatever, in those cases, the host does not necessarily need to be alive, it just has to be together enough and not rotting enough in order to be able to have enough tissue connection in order for the body to stay put. Like, if a fungus did get into the brain, for example, if cordyceps evolved to infect humans, cordyceps would only need to be able to control the host body long enough to get the spores to spread and be able to move the body before all the tissues have decomposed too much that the muscles are no longer able to function and move the body. Like, once the muscles and ligaments and tendons degrade to a certain point, like, you cannot move them anymore. Even if, like, the fungus is controlling it, they physically cannot move because, like, they're not attached. So if there was going to be a zombie apocalypse, I would say it wouldn't be caused by a virus. I don't think viruses are very likely. Viruses are scary in other ways, but I think it would come from a fungus, a bacteria, or maybe prions. Prions also scare me. Prions could also be a very likely source of a zombie apocalypse, maybe. Example, maybe, I don't know if this would work, but a prion protein in saliva messes up the brain, and when you get bit, the protein is transferred via the saliva to the new host, which then gives them prion disease and etc., etc. But no, I don't think that a zombie virus is very likely.